What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of our grind for Chrome. Now, I know I'm late as hell, okay? I was like, I'm gonna try to get the next video up by Saturday. Well, the last video, I wanted to get it up by Friday. I got it up on fucking Monday. And this one should have been out by Monday or Sunday, but it's gonna come out late as hell too. But anyways, we're back. I'm honestly nowhere near getting gold for this weapon. I haven't been playing that much, but I think we're like 26 headshots, so we need to get that shit up. I've been thinking I'm probably gonna release a zombie video on this game soon. What's it called? I feel like this is one of the more forgettable zombie experiences, so I want to do a video on it. I have 3 of the map packs, surprisingly, so we're gonna be trying some of them out. Anyways, we had a card on Saturday, UFC Serbia. It was a pretty good card, actually. I think it has a record for the most finishes in a modern day. I think in any UFC event, most finishes, most of them are in the first round. A couple surprises, but for the fights that we talked about, which was 6 fights, we went 5-1. So I didn't realize how long my last video was. 20 fucking minutes is crazy. I was talking my ass off for no fucking reason. Alright, y'all. So the first fight we talked about was Mateusz Rebecki versus Kyle Prepelic. I had Rebecki winning this by KO or decision. I can't believe that some people were genuinely choosing Kyle Prepelic. You know, like not to put this man down. All respects for stepping into the ring and shit, to the octagon, but he just isn't that good, y'all. Like, I saw some people saying that there's a chance of winning because he has a jab, but that's a jab with no power, y'all. And he's really just not that skilled overall. Rebecki made this shit look easy. He took him down very early on into the fight, landing some great ground and pound, and he won by strikes. He won by KO. They said this was an easy fight. It really should have been like there should have been no overthinking it for people. Like, yes, Rebecki takes a lot of damage in almost every single fight, but Kyle Prepelic does not do damage. Okay, like he's not gonna do damage to nobody at the UFC level. Next fight we had Bogdan Grad versus Denis Butchka. I'm not gonna lie, I had Bogdan Grad by knockout. I thought it was gonna make it look easy, and he struggled a lot more than I thought he should have struggled against a guy that's like 1-4 in the UFC. Oh my god, we didn't fucking catch her flag. But he struggled way more than he should have struggled, okay? Butchka on the feet was low-key piecing Bogdan Grad up in the second round. He was beating his fucking ass. His takedowns weren't working no more. I thought he was gonna get finished. I really thought he was gonna get finished. He got the takedown and got the submission. Now I know Dennis was complaining like, oh, I didn't tap. Why'd you stop the fight? Look at the fucking replay, my brother. You fucking tapped. You see it clearly. Anyways, you gotta feel bad for the man. You know, he's gonna get cut. He's like 1-5 in the UFC now. Bogdan Grad, I am not as high as you as I probably once were. I thought you were better. I was like, okay, you lost to Naimov, he's a pretty good fighter. You lost to Luke Riley, he's a really great fighter. But you're struggling against Denis Butchka. Like, come on. But anyways, I'm 2-0. Didn't get I said it was knockout. It was submission, but I still picked the right guy. Now, I didn't talk about this fight in the last video, but I wanted to bring it up anyways. Could we just talk about how good Michael Oliveira looked? Or how, like, I feel like it's gonna be a problem, dude. He has power. Like, every shot he landed on Elliott, he had that motherfucker hurt or just had him fall into the feet, dude. Oh man, like every single punch, he had Obon Elliott just on his ass. That guy is strong. He cuts a lot of weight though, so I'm wondering if he could stay at 170 for his most of his career, because it looks like he cuts a lot. He was sucked up on the scales, but he's a fun guy. Now I hope he's not one of those like one-dimensional power punchers that we see, because there's a lot of those guys in the UFC right now who are just like really strong, and that's kind of the only thing they have. I want to see him be well-rounded on the ground and on the feet and be technical. But I think he has it. I'm really excited to see where he goes. Obon Elliott, you got to feel for bro. He was on a 3-5 win streak. People were hyping him up. You know, the Welsh gangster. And now he's on a 3-5 losing streak. Not to no bums though. He lost to good people. But a 3-5 losing streak. What the fuck are we? Were we not? Did we not have 3 of them already? He didn't lose to any bad people though, but I wonder where he goes. Next up we have Ludovic Klein versus Tafik Musayev. I thought Ludovic Klein was gonna style on Tafik, but I mean Tafik surprised me. You know, he was able to take a lot of punches, and he really won the difference in power. Like he was able to just stand in the pocket, take what Ludovic Klein had coming for him, and just fire back. I do think, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that Ludovic hurt his knee, one of his ankles again. So it's probably why it kind of limited his movement. But there's no excuses. Tafik, he just won by just being a dog. But there's no excuses. Tafik just won because he was able to take some fucking hits and dish it back. I know people give him slack about the cheating, and I get it. Like, I think he did a pretty bitchy thing against Bahamundez that did help him win the fight, but I think people are going to forget about him. It'll pass. I think he looked great. I don't think he's ready for top 15 yet. I think he should get one more fight, but he looked pretty good. Looked pretty good. Zepas, you're a bitch. And you a hoe. Fuck you, ho. Oh my god. Fuck this guy, man. It's so annoying. Fuck, dude. Okay, yeah, this spawn trap me. End my little shit, bro. Spawn trap me. So, we have Alexander Rakic versus Marcin Tybura. I've been seeing a lot of people give shit to Rakic for not finishing this fight. But guys, Rakic has not won a fight in like 5 years. He also hasn't gotten a KO in like 5 years. I don't know where this magical power that you guys think Rakic has is coming from. I've also been seeing people say that Rakic got worse moving up to heavyweight, which again, I think you guys are just watching with fucking both your eyes closed. Rakic looked good until like the last minute of the 3rd round. He was way faster than Tybura. His strikes were landing. He was barely getting hit. His defense was actually really good. He was taking some decent hits. Tybura's, even at 40, he's still pretty decent. Like, he can still hang in with some of the better guys. He's a little crafty. I get it though. Like I do think that I would have loved for Rakic to get the finish, but I think he looked good, y'all. Like he looked fast. He's clearly gonna have a speed advantage over every heavyweight. He's tall. He's athletic. Maybe if he gets a little bit more muscle, he can probably start finishing fights. But I think you guys kind of underestimate just how much like these ranked heavyweights get finishes most of the time. And you saw how much Hogan and Curtis Blades beat the fuck out of each other. Ain't no one dropped down. I do think Rakic looked fine. Like, I don't think he's gonna be a contender at heavyweight. I think that he loses to a lot of the bigger guys like Waldo Cortez and Josh Hogan, Pavlovich, and all that shit. But he was never gonna be a contender at 205 either. So Rakic he's good, but he's not as good as you guys are making him out to be, guys. This next one breaks my heart. The next one really does break my heart. We have Jan Blachowicz versus Navajo Sterling. I had Navajo Sterling winning this fight. I did think that Jan Blachowicz's age and just the fact that he has had so much surgeries was gonna just kind of fuck it up for him, you know. Like, I get it, you know, we all wanted Jan to win, and he looked really good against Guskov. He looked good against Oberg. I did think Navajo Sterling was gonna win. I think he's a good fighter. I've underestimated him a lot over the past few years. So I was like, I think he got this in the bag, y'all. I think he does got it. I think he does have it. It was a round 1 knockout. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more competitive. I did think it was gonna go to a decision, but Navajo hit him with a really clean right hand. Just absolutely knocked him to the ground, and he got the ground and pound. You know, I think it's time for Blachowicz to retire, guys. I know he probably wants to end off on a win because he's gotten hoed a little bit out of some decisions. I know that he probably wants to end it off on a good note, but it can't happen all the time, dude. You're 43. I think it's time, you know, to kind of just mend your losses and be like, you know what? I think it's time to retire. Really tough fighter. A lot of respect to him. But I think it's time to call it quits. And finally, we have Uroš Medic versus Uroš Medic versus D-Rod. I had Uroš Medic round 1 knockout. It happened, round 1 knockout. Pretty much the first hit that Uroš Medic landed, D-Rod was out of it already. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen, you know. Like, D-Rod's, he's okay. He's 39 years old. I mean, he had a really sloppy fight with Kevin Holland where they both were just knocking each other down. And I do think that Uroš Medic had a lot more power than Kevin Holland. I was gonna get it done, and he got it done. Really great win for. I mean, it's a good win for Uroš Medic. It's not like he was. D-Rod's not the best fighter in the world, so I still think his best win is Jeff Neal. I do want to see him fight Leon Edwards. I want to see how he does against an actual really great striker. But yeah, 5-1 again. Okay, we have a UFC card this Saturday as well. Not a great card, but you know, we're still gonna talk about it because I watch pretty much everything that's UFC related. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back soon. See ya.